Really living mythical creatures. There are many mythical creatures that have been told in myth stories since ancient times. Some of these animals are a myth, but some of them still live in this world. Although we do not often see them, there is ample evidence that they live. Watch until the end of the video to learn a lot about what you know and don't know about those real living creatures. Number 5. Kraken. The crocodile could be the most dangerous sea monster ever imagined. According to ancient sailors, it was a large, owl-like creature that enjoyed sinking and eating its crew. According to legend, the crocodile struck the ships with his strong hands and sank. If it failed, it began to swim in circles until it created a hurricane that sank the ship. Is crocodile real? Yes. When the ruins of a giant squid were found off the coast of Denmark in 1853, there is no record that it hit a ship or sank, or was strong enough to sink. Interestingly, this giant squid is very similar to the crocodile mentioned in the legend. This animal lives in the deep ocean floor. That is why it is so difficult to see often. It has the largest eye in the world and can grow up to 18 meters in height. Sperm are often hunted by whales for food. Weak giant squid usually flee when confronted by a whale. Number 4. Unicorn. A unicorn is a mythical horse with a single horn in the middle of its head. Are they real? Yes, they are, but they are not what you think. A unicorn is not a horse but a rhinoceros. The extinct Siberian unicorn is actually the beginning of the unicorn myth. The Siberian unicorn walks on 4 legs and has a large horn in the middle of its head. However, unlike the unicorn, the rhino was large, strong, and often moderate. The Siberian unicorn lived in Eurasia until it became extinct about 39,000 years ago. Fortunately for the people at that time, the animal was a herbivore. According to legend, the horn of this unicorn animal was used to cure any disease, but there is no evidence to prove it. However, these animals are rapidly becoming extinct. No one knows why. Number 3. Dragon. Dragons are probably the most common mythical creatures out there. Their appearance varies, but the most common descriptions show that they have reptile-like bodies, bat-like wings and sharp claws. Not to forget us, they too breathed fire from their mouths. Why do dragons have such a diverse description, and why do so many unrelated cultures guarantee their existence? Because real dragons looked different and lived in different parts of the world. Long after they disappeared, their remains were turned into fossils, which the natives used to find and describe their appearance. Some were big and others were not. Some have sharp claws, some have bat-like wings, and some have reptile-like bodies. However, no one inhaled the fire from their mouths. We often refer to them as dinosaurs, not dragons. Yes, dinosaurs are the beginning of the dragon myth. Many cultures, especially in ancient China, came up with dragons after the discovery of dinosaur fossils, which are rich in dragon stories. Number 2. Sea serpent. The sea snake is another ferocious creature believed to patrol the ocean. Ancient sailors told extensive stories about its existence, and it became a legend. This creature, as you might have guessed from its name, is a fierce fish-snake hybrid. Like the crocodile, the sea serpent actually exists, although its features and stories are severely exaggerated. For a start, the so-called sea snake is actually a fish-snake hybrid, but that is where their similarities end. All fish are smaller, though considerably longer for a fish. It is about 30 feet long and becomes the longest bony fish currently in existence. Unfortunately, we do not know much about orchids. We know it does not feed humans or fish, but on small marine organisms such as crustaceans and crustaceans. It was officially discovered in 1772. It is possible that this animal may have been a dinosaur. They still live on the ocean floor and can be vaccinated. This creature may be living somewhere in the ocean that has not yet been explored and completed. Number 1. Yeti. The people of the Himalayas in Nepal and China have traditionally spoken of a 6-foot-tall, hairy animal called the Yeti. The existence of this mythical and confused creature became widely known in 1921 when some British explorers claimed to have found its footprints while climbing Everest. However, Henry Newman, the journalist who interviewed the group, mistranslated method to 30 instead of human bear. He later changed the filth in a disgusting way because it felt better. Yeti got its most common name, the disgusting snowman. Yeti are actually Himalayan brown and black bears, two true subspecies of Himalayan bears. Both Yeti bears are large, hairy and brown, or black in relation to the black bear. DNA tests have shown that most of the hair, skin, teeth, fur and dead urine that are said to belong to the Yeti actually belong to these bears. Do you believe these animals are still alive? Leave your comment below. If you want to watch a video like this, subscribe now, share to let someone else know.